Good evening and welcome to Injustice Investigations. I am your host, Al Scott Dana Hudson. I love you big time. Oh! The Queen is in the house, spitting fire. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you. Listen, spitting fire. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be back. Uh, We've been talking about this show all day, even while we had the cable people here. We were talking about tonight's show. This is this is home. This is where I feel loved. This is where I'm relaxed at. And just like your show, this is where the truth comes out. If any of you on this live feed tonight haven't heard Spitting Fire, look her up. And her name, Spitting Fire, didn't miss her. Didn't miss her. Didn't miss. She will cut you down with a smile. That's why I try to stay in good standings with her. Spitting Fire, I love you so much. I do. I love you. Neil, good evening to you. Love you big time. Yeah, girl. There is Faye. You have been dedicated to this show, I think, since day one. And I gratefully appreciate you for that. I'm trying to make sure my voice don't go out. Tonight, there are several issues that we're going to discuss. It's my first time being back in, I don't know, maybe almost a month, I guess. I took sick. I had to be rushed to the hospital. It was something spinal or something. It had a severe pain in my lower back and went down to my thigh, and nothing would stop it. And it got so bad to where I couldn't walk, so I had to be rushed to the emergency room. So got steroid shot, got another shot, got some medicine, got some prescriptions. 2 days later, had to be rushed back to the emergency. Was told that the doctor possibly misdiagnosed me, so we'll know something soon. I have to walk with a cane now. I don't like it. I don't feel sexy with a cane, but since we got me a sexy cane, but I'm having to walk with that. Today was the first day inside of our home that I was able to walk without the cane, from here to there and stuff. And I think I did a little bit outside. I went down there and stuff. So I'm trying to get back to my old self because let me tell you something. I've had a toothache and I thought that was hell, but the pain and it might be dealing with my spine and oh my God. I told some people I was talking to a little while ago. I literally prayed. I said, God, let them amputate it, take it off. I don't need it, man. They whatever they was giving me didn't do a damn thing for pain. It just doped me up, and I didn't know where I was sometimes. But it didn't do anything for pain. But I'm feeling a little better, and so many of you made comments on Facebook and YouTube and inbox me and email, call, and I love you for that. That means you love me, and I hope I never ever let you down. When somebody believes in you, the one thing you don't want to do is to never ever let them down. And I hope I never do. I love you guys. You guys mean the world to me. Ms. Royal is in the house. Let me humbly bow to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome and stuff. Always glad to have you in the house and stuff. Cynthia is bringing me my medicine. This is not dope. This is medicine from the doctor. So don't start no lie. Because if I find out who started the lie, I'm coming for. She's giving me one more. Oh, okay, that's correct. Thank you, babe. Mm-hmm. I swear I hate taking pills. Okay, Miss Reed is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jackie West is here as well. Welcome, welcome. LaShawn Davis, hello dear. Love you big time as well. Before we get started, I just got off the phone a little while ago. Hi, Faye, with some very precious lovely ladies. So I want to send a shout out to them. Selexia, Leah, Maxine, who's always in the back, and the one and only Miss Mitchell. And soon, I promise you will be meeting all of them soon. They will be on the show soon. So I think they're watching tonight's show. Look at Spin Fire. Oh, I need that so I can get me a box of cigars too. Spin Fire, I love you big time. Thank you so much. Hey, bossy. It feels good to be back, y'all. I know tonight we're going to go over an hour. I know that. So buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Nobody is safe tonight. I'm calling out names. I'm calling out positions. I don't care who you are or where you are. If you don't like the truth, you shouldn't be on this channel right now. My friend Michael is in the house. I love you too, brother. Love you too. Spoke with him today. The brother is he's 15 years old. He's in Shreveport, Louisiana. The brother has a genuine concern for people, for society, and for what's going on. You may see him with the police. You may see him with the fire department. Him and my good friend Miss Farris. They feed the homeless. He's 15 years old, and really, what he has done, in my opinion, is he has put his life, his childhood life, on hold, or giving it a back seat, and he's out in society doing what a lot of us should be doing. And for that, I always applaud the brother for doing that because he's serious about it. When we were filming downtown a couple of weeks ago, he walked up and I looked, man, what's going on? And he's always there. And he has a genuine concern, and I applaud you for that. Thank you, Spitfire. Spitfire just said something before we get started. She says to support the channel, hit that cash app, which is $, Eddie Mae's boy, PayPal.me, and Justice got you. Miss Hot Pink, the dream team has arrived. All right, let's get down to business. Before we get started, and I mean this from my heart, as much as I cuss, as much as I fuss, I have a relationship with God. I have a relationship with God. And heaven is backing me up. Earlier today, I didn't even share this with Cynthia. Earlier today, God spoke. He said, I want you to tell my people something. And I said, God, you know who I am, right? You know what kind of show it is. I want you to tell the people something. And I said, okay, what is it? He said, I want you to tell my people. And it's simple. He said, tell my people they've been on this mountain too long. He said, tell them they've been on that same mountain. And they just been going around and around and around and around and around in a circle, and they don't realize that they're going nowhere. But they're in a rush to go nowhere. Now, why did he say that? I have no earthly idea. You know who he's speaking to. I don't know. He's probably also speaking to me. Some things God is saying, let it go. Just let it go. Stop wondering. Stop looking. Let it go so that you can live. That's what he's saying. If you keep going around in a circle and ain't nothing changed, you have to be a special child to keep doing the same thing over and over again, getting the same results, but expecting different results. That lady you just saw that shouldn't have been in the camera, that's my lovely wife, Cynthia. She's leaving town tomorrow. I think she's going to her son's wedding. My condition won't let me go, so she'll be leaving out in the morning. And I don't know what the hell to do when she's not here. Sometimes I get in trouble, and stuff. I will always fight for Shreveport. Michael M.J. Wall, and I believe that, sir. I believe that. But you know who I'm speaking to, who God is speaking to when God says, you've been on that mountain too long. Sometimes you're trying to hold on to something that you need to let go. Everybody can't go where God is trying to take you. I know you want them to go. Sometimes you got to let that woman go. Sometimes you got to let that man go. Sometimes you got to let your child go. Everybody can't go where God is trying to take you. And you're wondering why you're still in the same spot today you were 6 years ago. That's because you're holding on to something that's holding you back. You got to let something. You got some people on the front row of your life, on the front row of your life, including your family, that you need to let them go. Just let them go. Let them go. You've been on that mountain too long. Won't nothing change until you make it change. You will die singing that song, I know a change gonna come. And when you die, that change never came for you because you didn't do nothing to make it better for yourself. God, when He created you, He gave you a mind to think for yourself. Love is a wonderful thing, but don't ever love nobody no more than you love yourself. Because when you do that, you degrade yourself, you disrespect yourself, and they know that, and they begin to think, oh, they're okay with being degraded. The greatest thing God has ever created was you. But if you don't know it, it means God said, you've been on this mountain too long. All right, bossy. Love you big time. Love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's some issues. I speak with Spitting Fire a lot on a lot of issues that she brings to the table and stuff. And let me say this quickly. Block bender. I have to get in a tub of hot water every day and just sit. And so I always have music in the bathroom if I'm in the tub or shower or whatever. So radio in there. And so I went on YouTube. And the first video popped up was Block Bender. If there's a brother on YouTube that I respect, is Block Bender. He come real, uncut, 100%. He was, they was, I think I caught the middle of it. They were talking about relationships and things like that. And he said something, and I'm paraphrasing because I always say it. Women, we should respect the black woman, the white woman, the woman, period. But it is also the woman's job to give the man something to respect. People greet you the way they see you. And don't ever forget who you are. Because when you forget who you are, you begin to do things you normally wouldn't do. This brother, I don't know the topic of that show that night, but he had another brother on there. But if truth was ever spoken, it was spoken the other day. It was spoken the other day. Don't degrade yourself, and I'm talking to the women, for nobody. If Lil Boosie called you a hoe or a bitch, you on the dance floor dropping it like it's hot. I'm a bad bitch. But now your man called you a bitch and he knows you. You get upset with him. I remember Monique said in one of her stand-ups, talking about the word bitch. Women get all bent out of shape. Don't let that bother you. If you've seen your birth certificate, then you know what's on your birth certificate. And the word bitch and hoe is not on your birth certificate. But if it is, send it to me so I can do a show on it, make a little money. But anyway, You cannot get a man to respect you when you don't even respect yourself. For instance, and we're going to get to the night show. For instance, you going out with a guy tonight. This y'all first time. You like him, he like you. Y'all got the vibe going. Y'all feeling some type of like, ooh-wee. So now when you get in the car, now watch this. You got a song playing. Yeah, I gotta have a bad bitch, bad bitch. And you get in that seat and you sit down. When you sit down, you gave him permission to call you a bitch. So 3 or 4 weeks later into the relationship, he calls you a bitch. I know you didn't call me no bitch. I ain't no bitch. Sometimes you just put on bitch shoes. And so when you step into those shoes, then it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Spin 5 says you and God are the only. Hey, hey, hey! I love that solid dude. We try to keep it 100. I never tell you what you want to hear. If I tell you what you want to hear, Eddie Mae wasn't my mother. And I love that woman. I love her to her dying days. Her birthday is coming up on May the 26th. But in order to be respected, you have to first respect yourself and know who you are and what you are. And don't let society define who you are. Cynthia and I walked into a store one day in the mall. I was in Shreveport and Monroe. Anyway, and the guy asked me who was my tailor. I said, "What? Who was your tailor?" I said, "No damn body. What's the problem?" Well, I can. We got tailors. We can make that your slack, fit the shoe right there on top. Well, that shit ain't for me. I like mine to hang over. See, don't get programmed by what society do. Everybody's doing it. That's why so many people fucked up, because everybody doing what everybody doing. Be you. I don't want my shit to stop. I want it to hang low. Oh, okay, if that's what you want, that's what I want. And I was thinking, what about bow tie? Well, that killed that damn cell. Okay, let's get on to the night show. We are in serious trouble in the United States. Serious. Let me say this to you. I had a friend named Robert Thomas from the Real News Behind the News. He always used to say this, and he was on point. He said, most black people rather be entertained than informed. Now, sometimes it may get comical on this show, but we're not in here to entertain you. We're in here to inform you. Hey, Sandy Miller from South Carolina. Love you, girl. Welcome. Look at Valerie's in the house tonight. So, with saying that, there's some things that's going on right now that's affecting black people that a lot of black people don't know about, not paying attention to. When you get a governor to sit down in a chair with his white buddies from the Klan and try to redraft the Voting Rights Act, we in trouble. When you're saying Miss Emma, 80-some years old, can't be given a sandwich, a cookie, or a drink of water because she's been out there for about 3 hours, you may wind up going to jail to do with that. It's bigger than the voting thing. What they're doing, here's what they're doing. They're asking for one thing. They're asking for it in a polite way. Here's what they're asking. Niggas, I want your freedom papers back. You shouldn't be free no more. But a lot of us, we're not paying attention to it because we're paying attention to foolishness. Who's marrying this person? Who got pregnant by this girl or whatever? Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? When we have prosecutors in this country, and we get into the night show finally, that will stand in front of the cameras, in front of the mics, and look you dead in your eye and lie to you. That's a problem. Prosecutors are there to uphold the law, not break the law, alter the law. When we have prosecutors in the United States that refuse to prosecute killer cops, that's a problem. That's a problem. If you can look at I'm talking about Andrew Brown. If you can look at a 20-second video, you really won't see nothing. You won't see nothing but what they want you to see. But then you come out, the prosecutor, and boldly, with gospel conviction, it was a justifiable lynching. I got a problem with that. I got a problem because you didn't have to tell me this because I'm smart enough to know this, and I know Spitting Fire know, and a lot of y'all know it. The video don't lie until you alter the video. Hello? So you mean to tell me when I saw some white boys on some horses gathering up to go after this black guy, with AK-47 or whatever they could find, what the hell did he do? What president did he kill, or did he threaten to kill? Well, when they tried to arrest him, he ran over one of the officers, tried to hit him with the car, and they yeah, but I didn't see that on the video. What part was that? Oh, I know what part it was. It's the part that the judge has right now that he's going to eventually, I guess, release. That about 30 days. The judge shouldn't have a damn say-so in this issue right here. What you gonna make us wait for 30 days? For what? If your officers didn't do anything wrong, release the tape. If your officers didn't do anything wrong, release the tape. The prosecutor says our officers are justified in killing. And they're right. They're right. They're 1,000,000% right. Because niggas don't have no rights. And a nigga ain't nothing but a nigga. 3/5 of a damn human. They killed that nigga. Damn that nigga. He ain't nothing wrong. So he ain't lying. Because he white. But this been going on for too long. So now you watch this. If he can come to the mic, if he can come to the cameras and tell the American people that that was a justifiable homicide to kill Andrew Brown how many more times has his signature been on a piece of paper that wasn't nothing but a goddamn lie? He must be investigated. He has to be investigated. He is supposed to be part of the cure for this country, not part of the symptom. No. You're there because somebody believed that you could fix it. Somebody believed that you wouldn't lie. Somebody believed that you wouldn't alter the video. You call these people down to watch a 20-second video. I'd have slapped the shit out of him so hard, he went back over to his mama's womb. This is bullshit. But now you think about this. How many times have he done it? We'll never know about it. It ain't about Michael Brown. It ain't about Andrew Brown Jr. It ain't about Jacob Blake. It ain't about Emmett Till. It ain't about George Tenet, the youngest brother ever to be executed in this country for killing two little white ugly girls that was looking for some flowers. And they executed him. It's a true story. You know what it's about? It's about us. And I ain't saying us as in black. I'm talking about us. They're attacking whites. They're attacking Asians. But the only thing about us, they're attacking us more. And it's always been that way. But won't shit change until you get some black cops out there that start knocking off young white girls and young white innocent boys that are unarmed. Then Congress gonna say, everybody come back, come back, damn that, we ain't gonna vote on that, bring them back in. Here's what we're gonna do. I want you to take all the guns from all the cops in America and give all of them a bolo back. Because they're killing our children, and we will not tolerate that shit. And when the niggas do it, they are guilty. That's when you're gonna get your change. You can hold that sign up all day long. You can think I'm talking shit and just swallow and spit if you want to, but I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. Won't shit change? But police reform. It's going to be what they want it to be. There is police reform and there is real police reform. Officers must not be placed on paid administrative leave when they are at the center of an investigation. You will lock a white officer up for putting bullets in a woman's door before you lock him up for killing a woman that was in there asleep. You want to lock him up because he put bullets in her neighbor's door. But you don't give a fuck about her being dead. Give her $12 million and we through with that shit. Black people, stop being stupid. Fuck the money. I don't give a damn what they give you. Deal with the criminal case first. Because if they give you $50 million and you take it and you got the finer things in life, but one day you're going to sit there and cry like a newborn baby because it's going to hit you while you got that shit. We ain't no damn sellouts. We ain't no niggas. We people. We're humans. And we're going to be treated like that. So if you won't give us that respect, we're going to take that shit. It's as simple as that. Your child is my child. I don't give a damn if my child parents is sagging, if she's walking around like a little whore. Well, damn it, that's still my creation. Let me tell you who some of your biggest crooks are. The ones that sit in Washington, D.C. These are the most intelligent people on planet Earth, and they don't give a damn about a nigga. They don't give a damn about nobody that ain't their color. Let me share something with you. News One says, in 2020, 110 black men and black boys were killed by police. They were killed by police. Watch this. Colorado. The story brought tears to my eyes. 2 former Colorado police officers have been charged in connection with an arrest in which a 73-year-old woman who has dementia is alleged to have suffered multiple injuries by coming in contact with the police because allegedly she stole some items from out of Walmart. And I watched that video, and I watched them beat that woman. I watched them beat that woman. I watched them twist her arm. I watched them break that woman's arm. We saw the video when she begged for food. And we saw the video when the officer sat down and laughed and said, I like that part, I like that. These are not no goddamn police officers. These are thugs in a uniform. The problem is we're hiring anybody with a high school diploma or a GED. The woman, 73 years old, was on body cam video, beaten by the police. Her daughter says she was charged with assault, causing bodily injury, official misconduct, and attempt to influence the public service, the officers. So they've been charged. The lady was accused of stealing items valued 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 at $13.88 from out of Walmart. If you do my grandmother like that, my grandmother did. If you do my sister like that, I don't have no respect for your ass. I don't care what color you are. I'm coming for your bitch ass. And that's a threat. That's a threat. I don't want to ask you why you done it, because I know why you done it, because your bitch ass wanted to meet me. You have zero understanding. Guess what? Eddie Mae's boy got zero understanding. If you think it's bad now, heaven backing me up, it's about to get worse. And they're proving that every day. When you have men and women in Congress that don't give a damn about, what was it, June 6th, January 6th, what was it? That don't give a damn about what happened, why it happened, or how it happened, or who was involved. They part of the problem. When you have men and women in Congress that still floating that goddamn lie that Donald Duck won the election, we got a problem. They should be immediately removed from what they're doing. Nothing. They're part of the problem. They're the Ku Klux Klan. And Mitch, his bitch ass should have died when he came out of his mama's womb. I hate that wrinkled bitch. I can't stand that bitch. If you're new to the show, welcome. I hope you come back. So, let's go, because I'm running out of time. Let's go to my hometown for a minute. Shreveport, Louisiana. Oh, hey, y'all been waiting on this, huh? Oh, yeah, you go to my Shreveport. I can't stand it, little skinny ass. Yeah. You watching me. I ain't watching you. Listen, Shreveport, Louisiana is a war zone. Shreveport, Louisiana is a war zone. I don't advise nobody to come to Shreveport. If you make a wrong turn, get your ass back on that interstate, go anywhere but Shreveport. They're dropping like flies. I wake up this morning, Channel 12. The news reporter, 2 people were shot and killed last night. That's nothing new. You know what surprises me when I watch the news in the morning? When nobody was shot or killed. I'm like, what? Is this the right news? We have people in Shreveport, and I'm going to get to the police, city council, and everybody. Nobody's safe tonight. Nobody's safe tonight. Now watch this. We have some people in Shreveport, Louisiana. If a white cop or a black cop shoots somebody black, oh, hell no. Oh, no, he didn't. Hey, Lisa, what you doing? Come take me to Walmart. I need to get a white poster board and a black permanent marker. So what? You know they killed Tyrone over there. Oh, bitch, you lying? No, I ain't. I'm on my way. And you go get that shit. And you march up and down the street because you want justice for your people. But you are fake and you are fraud and you full of bullshit. Because let me tell you something. Justice is justice. If you cannot march and protest against black on black crime, sit your fake ass down somewhere. You ain't about no goddamn justice. Your ass just want to be seen. You want to be, and you being seen, and you being heard. Mama, guess what happened, baby? Mama, people are listening to me now. Well, that's good, baby. But who are the people that's listening? Yeah, you're fakes. You're fake. Activist this, activist this, activist my ass. That's all y'all doing is acting. If you can't look at Shreveport and focus on black crime, you better not say a damn thing about nothing else. We're marching because we're tired of officers killing our people. So I guess you don't give a damn about our people killing our people. You don't like what I'm saying? Tell it to God. Tell it to God when you pray tonight. And God gonna say, you all right with me? Boom. If you love your black people, then why don't you get your black ass out there and march about black on black crime. March against that. March against that brother that stay next to you. You know, Brother Tyrone, that's slinging that shit to your black people and that's killing them. March on that shit. Talk about that shit. But no, that don't faze you. You go out to cops and you go out to public figures because they have an image to uphold, and they probably won't go there with your bitch ass. But I would. I wouldn't give a fuck. I would go there with you. I would embarrass your ass. You nothing but a certified Louisiana jackass. Your parents must be so proud. I know you hate me. I know y'all can't stand me. Don't call me with no bullshit, because I'm going to record the shit like always, and I'm going to embarrass your ass on the fucking phone. When it's right, it's right, and when it's wrong, it's wrong. So black on black crime don't bother you. What? Do that even sound right? You don't say shit about black on black crime. Nothing. But when a cop, blah, 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 blah. Speaking of cops, last year this time, they told Miss Scott, you know, it's a shortage on police officers in the city. I said, Oh, there he is right there, my boy, Block Bender. Thank you. I love you big time, brother. I talked about you in the opening, brother. I gave you your due props, bro. I had to, because I told my wife about it. I said, he bought that. And I came in on the middle, but I'm going to go back and finish watching it. But y'all did y'all thing the other day. I applaud you for that. Love you big time. So now, why is there a shortage? I'm just don't know there's a shortage. Okay, so now, today, I'm told, like I was this time last year, that there's a shortage of police officers in Shreveport. So we can spend all night going as to why. You know, I wish I could tell you what a brother told me today on the phone. But I want to tell you so bad, but I can't. But listen, if you think there's a shortage of police officers now, and the few that we have, and it's only a few that are good cops, that are excellent, that deserve to be saluted, but the rest of them son of a bitches just as crooked as Donald damn Trump. They'll take them cars, park in the back of Walmart or some building that's abandoned, and park one another. Say, what's up, man? Yeah, I hit up too, man. Yeah, they ain't talking not a goddamn thing about crime. But now watch this. If you say we're gonna start them to work in 12-hour shifts. Here's what you're doing. You just fired them and you don't even know it. You just made them quit and you don't even know it. You spreading the thin now. This is bullshit. What's his name, Steve? Ben Raymond. I respect the brother. But if you don't know what to do, take off the shoes, get out. It's as simple as that. When you're right, you're right, and when you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm not with that clique, you know, what is it, get along, what is it, what they say? Something about get along just to stay along, whatever it is, I'm not in that clique. I'm not in the clique, I'm not in no organization. I can't be ball king, and I don't deal with that shit. I come real or I don't come. Here's the thing. You want them to work 12-hour shifts. Why don't you do it first? And here's how you do it. You do 12-hour shifts 7 days a week. That's what you do. That's what you do. If you can't handle the position, we won't nobody be mad. When you're right, you're right. And when I think you're wrong, you're wrong. This time, I knew you're wrong. I know you, because if I was a cop and you said 12 hours, okay, what time you want me there, OBN? Okay, I'll be there. 30 minutes later. Miss Scott, where you at? I'm in Piccadilly. You know you're supposed to be on that 12-hour shift. Man, you know I lie. Bye, dude. You thought I was serious? You do it. That's not the answer. Something Miss Keisha says, Mr. Scott, I think they need to get rid of the chief and the mayor. Oh, good Lord, I got it. Ooh, yeah. Look, yeah, doing it. You got me dancing. I'm feeling good. Look, what's this? Oh, God. It was a guy here today. We were talking. And the mayor's name came up. Chief came up. Mayor Perkins is a joke. Mayor Perkins is something straight out of a comic book. Ain't done a damn thing for the city. When he was running for office, I saw him in every black neighborhood. Hell, I thought he lived in every black neighborhood. He's done nothing. But his buddies, his ass kissers, his friends, those that keeps his darkest secrets as he keeps theirs, get mad when I speak about it. If you get upset when I speak about it, stop listening to me. That means you super stupid for listening to my black ass. That man ain't done nothing. One day he said, I'm on a run for senator. Damn Shreveport. I done all that I could do. My sister Yvette was on the show with me that night, and she said, well, what do we do if he lose? Do we welcome him back with open arms? Do we give him flowers like bread? What do we do? And so when he lost, he came back. He ain't done a damn thing. But you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Well, y'all been behind closed doors for damn near 4 years and ain't shit been done. He should be relieved of his duties. And it might be time for Chief Ben Raymond to say bye-bye. You got to speak up. See, a lot of them in Shreveport, they kiss their ass because they want to get the breaking news story. They sit there and agree with the bullshit. They used to invite me to the meetings. They don't call me for shit no more. Don't call that nigga. Don't call him. You don't have to. I got eyes everywhere. I know what's going on. The city of Shreveport is not the city I grew up in. If my children bad, most of my family bad, all you gotta do is look at the family tree. It usually starts at the head. We have a crisis in Shreveport. This ain't about no Republican. This ain't about no Democrat. This ain't about the blacks. This ain't about the white. It's about black people killing each other every damn day, and nobody's doing a goddamn thing about it. They can't catch a goddamn criminal. They can't catch a criminal. Oh, you can't catch a criminal if you ain't looking for one. And you won't. I ain't gonna go there. It's time for new leadership in the city of Shreveport. It's time for a new mayor, and it's time for a new police chief. It's as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. I don't give a damn about it. I've never been a part of a clique, and I never will be, because I love me. If I died in my sleep tonight, or if the cops killed my black ass, one thing they gonna say at my funeral: describe him in one word: a realist. Realist. That's it. I don't pick no side. I never pick a side. I'm always for what's right. Some of y'all are holding up progress because you're sitting in damn seats that you shouldn't be sitting in. We have new leadership in our local government, but the new leadership is same as the old leadership that we got rid of. They just got a different name and a different phase, but the agenda is the same. So we did nothing. We elected the same goddamn people over again. We fucked again. I asked a friend of mine that night before the election. I said, Robert, who you think gonna win? Talking about the mayor's race. I never will forget it. Got up there, they fell out on my sofa laughing when I told him. He looked at me, I said, who you think gonna win? He said, either way it go, we fucked. And we fucked. And we fucked. I don't kiss ass. I don't kiss ass. I tell it the way I see it. The way I see it may not be right. It's not written in stone. It's just the way that I see it. And I don't need freedom of speech to speak what I feel. I'm going to tell it like I feel it. Shreveport is a war zone. It's a war zone. But I know we can't put everything on the cops. I know that. That's why I started out telling you about the black people in Shreveport who don't give a damn about black on black crime. They don't go research that. They don't want to talk about that. That's so sad he got killed. But they go on Facebook, here they go. For the family. For the family. For the family. Maybe if you start praying for families, you know what? Miss Johnson, I love you big time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Miss God preaching to me. Love and strength. You from Jersey. Hey, Jersey. I love you. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But you know what? This is my first show coming back after being up under the doctor's care there and stuff. And there are 8 stories that I had to discuss tonight. I only did 2 of them. And so I apologize for that. But when you're doing a live show, sometimes it just doesn't go as planned. And whenever I'm speaking, it is never to offend anybody, but if they get offended, I don't give a damn. They are the controllers of their emotions, not me. You only get upset when truth come out. And truth only comes out for one reason, to reveal a lie. Before you can be true to the people, you gotta first be true to yourself. Some of y'all in Shreveport just sitting in them goddamn seats just for the title. And you electing people and putting people in positions because of name recognition. Well, you know who daddy that is. You know who mama that was. That's why they don't need to be elected. But you kiss ass. And you wonder why shit is like it is. You put them there by name recognition. And I'm going to say this, and we're going to go. Neil said, don't apologize for preaching tonight. I love you big time, and I respect that, and you are absolutely right. Hi, Bob. Bobby said fact. Hey, Bobby. You know you stuff, girl. Look here. A man, some men, not all, will promise a prostitute or a woman anything to get between her 2 thighs for 1 hour. He'll promise her $50. And she and her man, I was going to ask for 25. Come on. And they do. And when it's over, he throw out a 20. You told me 50. You want that or what? Some politicians are the same. They'll say whatever needs to be said to get in that seat. They'll give you their cell phone number. That's for Metro PCS. And whether they win or lose, dial that number and see if you get them. See if you get them. See if you get them. They'll say whatever needs to be said. They'll come in the church. And look at your little cute baby. No, he got snot on him. That's okay. He got snot on him and stuff. Just let me use my hanky. Come here. Oh, that's just a little baby and stuff. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, gee. Ew. Well, if he's good enough for Pastor Jones, he's good enough for me. We have a problem. Blacks are under attack. Asians are under attack. And it looks like the people that should give a damn don't give a damn. Before we can hold police officers accountable, we have to first hold those accountable who will not hold police officers accountable. If I'm not dead tomorrow night, I'll probably come back and we'll finish this. So we're going to look at why is it so hard for prosecutors to prosecute killer cops? Why is it so hard? And what's a homicide and what's a justifiable homicide? When do we respect the family. So what you're telling me, anytime a cop speaks, he's telling the truth. And you know that's a damn lie. They go in the courtroom every day, raise their right hand, to swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth and tell a damn lie minute by minute. Did you see the look on Chauvin's face? I think me and Cynthia was in Monroe, and she look at his face when he said the first time was guilty, and he was like, "Did they say guilty? Because this is right court, man. Did they say guilty? Are you sure?" Fucked him up. Fucked him up because he's white, and it's not supposed to happen. But why? It ain't over. It ain't over. It ain't over. It's not time to party. It's not time to celebrate. That black people, a lot of us didn't know how to act to that. And I'm going to tell you why. We've never had that to happen. They always got off. Unless it was white trash, they didn't want any damn way. But it wasn't a high profile case. I thank God for Reverend Al Sharpton. I'm not always in agreement with some things. I thank God for Benjamin Crump. The same with him and others. So for those who down them, they clout chasers. Let me tell you something about clout. You got to pay your damn bills. You got to pay your damn bills. And some of us don't have the courage and the guts and the manhood or the womanhood to stand toe-to-toe with the ambassadors in a courtroom and fight for those that won't be heard. Thank God for them. That's what you should be doing. Because one day, you may have to have the Reverend Al Sharpton land in your city, sitting in your living room with Benjamin Crump. Everybody is somebody. Discrimination is wrong, and discrimination is ignorance. I respect you for who you are. Don't give me that bullshit. Mr. Scott, when I see you, I don't see color. Well, your ass needs to go to the eye doctor because you fucking blind, because as I'm looking at you, you just as pink can be. Don't tell me that sugar-coated bullshit. I have white friends. I have black friends. I don't give a damn. That don't mean nothing. While this video went on, another black child in the United States was shot and killed by a police officer. While this video was airing, another black child was shot and killed by another black child. You will hear about the first one first. The second one, you may hear about it. Before, and you've heard me say this before black people can get anyone to believe them when they say Black Lives Matters, Black Lives Matters, black people got to believe that shit themselves. And right now, it looks like we don't. So don't tell me Black Lives Matters, but you only open your mouth and put your boots on the ground when a white officer kills somebody black. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Some of y'all make it so hard to defend black folks. You make us look bad. Now, y'all had an opportunity during my live feed to address the things that I'm saying, but you didn't do it because you know I'll go there with your bitch ass. Because you snakes. You got a hidden agenda. You're collecting money. You ain't doing a damn thing. You are angry black people trying to keep other black people angry to keep you in front of a damn camera, saying close to nothing. We will not tolerate. You're going to tolerate whatever the fuck we give you. That's what them white folks say. If Black Lives Matters, anybody can answer this. Anybody, we're going to get out of here. If Black Lives Matters, don't y'all think we should also be protesting against black on black crime? Anybody can answer that. And if you don't agree, just tell me you don't agree. I don't get mad when you disagree with me. I don't get mad. I only get ugly when you come stupid. I'll be teachable until the day I die. But I just need somebody to just answer that question. Oh, there it is. It's my TV. Fake. There it is. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. If you fighting for justice, baby, you're fighting for justice. We talk and fight hard for white folks just as we do for blacks. We do. And we always will. We always will. But you need to realize this. When we're protesting, that's good, that's okay. But protesting don't change law. Conversation change law. But can't everybody go and sit at the table? We got too many happy niggas in the United States of America. I love y'all. I think y'all are wonderful. You know what? I feel good. I stood up tonight and I feel good because I love y'all. I love doing this here. It brings joy to me. But now I got to go and spend a little time with my wife, Cynthia. I love her to the ends of the earth. Told you her son's getting married tomorrow. Pat, congratulations to him and his bride to be. So we wish him all the best. And she's going out of here, and I'll probably sitting here and cry like a newborn baby until she walks back through that door. Now, if you like tonight's show, you knew this was coming. I got to. I'm broke. Oh, wait a minute. Stop right there. When we called for $1,000 a couple of weeks ago, let me tell y'all what y'all did. I got to tell you suckers what y'all did. Ooh, I got to tell y'all what y'all did. Y'all came through. We got up to, I think, 744. And some of you would inbox me and say different things, and that made me feel good. Because we was about ready to give up, and that's what I didn't want to do. But for those of you who saved the show, I love you. I love you. I thank you so much. For those of you who wanted to give but couldn't give, baby, I understand. I've been there. I'm probably there tonight. But y'all came through. Y'all did. And for that, we're here for the rest of this month and hopefully next month and stuff. But y'all came through, and I wasn't surprised. I was touched, but I wasn't surprised. I wasn't. And I'm forever grateful to you. You know, if you need me, you call me. We don't charge anyone for anything. Donations is what keeps us on air and pay their bills. Remember this. I will, and you do the same too, Neil. I'm not always right, and you are not always wrong. Don't forget what God said. You've been on that mountain too long. Y'all have a good night, and there's a cash app information in the PayPal. I love y'all. Thank you so much.